All right, coming up next, I love this guy to death. He's a good friend. We can actually thank him for making this happen tonight, and he runs a fantastic show on Tuesday nights over at BZ's. Please put your hands together for Joel Martin, everybody.
What's going on, Alex's house? How's everybody doing at Alex's house? Thanks for coming out tonight. I also am born and raised here in Tucson, Arizona. You said you're from here or born and raised here? Born and raised. That's 2 in a row. You guys are in for a treat. And that's the proper amount to give it up for being from Tucson. It's 0. I don't want to give it up at all. I feel like you could purchase me on any corner here in Tucson. I'm definitely represent a Mexican hot dog. Fucking American hot dog, American bacon, drenched in fucking Mexican. That's me. I am half white, half Mexican. And I don't know if I'm the only one. I feel like there's too many Mexicans in Tucson, I can say that. There are so many Mexicans, there's half of one inside of me. I'm half Mexican, guys. I feel like anywhere south of River, you're on the south side at this point. Mexicans are reproducing faster than anybody else. I was at the store picking up a gift for one of my friends. She's pregnant. She's very petite. I was at Dillard's and I said, I went to the manager. I said, "Do you have a children's maternity section?" I was at the one on 12th and Island. They had a children's maternity section. He said, "It's right over there, but you're not going to find much in it. There's a lot of Mexicans here." My parents are Craig and Janine, the whitest name and the most Mexican name you could have ever imagined. Craig and Janine. They're pretty much the 2 cutest people you can ever imagine. My parents, just the other day, my dad was working on the car, and he thought it was time to see if the car was done being fixed, ready to see if it worked. He said, "Hey, Janine, can you come grab the keys out of my pocket?" She said, "No problem. We've been married 35 years. I can grab the keys out of your pocket." So she reaches way down in Craig's pocket. He's like, "Hey, Janine, do you feel silly doing that?" She said, "No, we've been married forever. I don't feel silly doing that." He's like, "Do you feel nuts?" Gross, Dad. I'm right here. I don't need to be a part of this. I was asking my mom, I said, "Hey Mom, would you like a Twinkie?" She's like, "Nah, I don't really like Twinkies, Joel." My dad whispers in my ear, "She likes my Twinkie." They're too cute, too cute. At this point, they are cuter than 2 Care Bears doing it doggy style. It's the cutest thing I could think of. That's how fucked up I am right now. 2 Care and what are bears gonna even do it doggy style? I don't think bears are gonna do it doggy style. I think they'll do it bear style. I don't know why I pointed right at you when I said bear style. I should have pointed at blue. And what is bear style with rape? Definitely bears are just raping other bears. It's the way it should be. I get jealous when I see a dog that has more rights than I do. A dog can shit anywhere it wants and doesn't have to wear any clothes. That's fucked up right there. Dogs have so many more rights than we do. Bullshit. They don't have to work. Maybe everything they do is work. I'm gonna go off Mike's setup here. I got. Oh, this is Alex. We got intro questions. Okay, all right. Oh, guys. Life is. I wrote a poem about life for you guys. The L is for luck. Because I know my dad got a chick that was way too hot for him, and he got lucky as fuck. That's the only reason I'm here. Life is for luck. Every one of you are here because of luck. I is for imbecile. I mean, you're not going to go through life without dealing with a bunch of fucking imbeciles, am I right? There's some goddamn stupid people in this world. I know a guy in town, if you ever worked retail in Tucson, his name is Gene. Anybody know who I'm talking about? Carries a cart around, has an umbrella. Gene is famous in Tucson, I promise you. He's always, "Hi, I'm Gene." He's like an old Jewy guy, and he's awesome. He definitely has murdered at least 3 people. This is Gene. He's curly blonde hair. I like how you look like a teenage girl talking on the phone. I appreciate this. That's what I imagine all teenage girls talking on the phone like, except for you'd be like kicking your legs a little bit more. Yeah. Can we take some pictures of this? We gotta, okay. I got distracted, you guys. What, anybody remind me what I was talking about? Gene, I know what I was talking about. Fuck you guys. I am famous for giving Gene a 10-question limit. He came into my store, I was selling him some cell phones, and he said, Gene, does the T-Mobile work in fucking Sierra Vista? It's like, Gene, you're not going to walk to Sierra Vista. All these does it work in Hawaii if I had prepaid? Gene, you're not going to Hawaii ever, all right, bro? You can't walk there. And, I said, you got 10 questions. He said, how many questions? I said, you got 9 questions. Every time that's how you had it. So that's Gene. He's one of the imbeciles you have to deal with in life. I didn't forget where I was again. Yeah. I did, but I remembered. You guys didn't even know it. L is, nope, we already did that. F is for 2 things. F is for fighting and fucking. F is a good one. If you're not fighting, you're not standing up for what you believe in. If you're not fucking, you're probably fighting too much. I don't know. Stop fighting and start fucking. That's, if you remember anything from this set, that's. There's a couple things I don't like to share, you guys. I definitely don't like to share my Crackling Oak brand. Don't ask me. I'm not going to share it. I don't like to share my money. I'm not going to share my money with you. And I am definitely not going to share my dick lotion, okay? And why isn't there like a specific brand of dick lotion? There should be. It's a market waiting to happen. There's not any of it out there. Alex would have some for like the too moist dick. You have to actually dry it up. I would have some for like the dick that is too chafed and it looks red all the time. It's kind of like a dog's feet. No, there's no lotion for that. Yeah. Some things I do like to share. I do like to share my Captain Crunch. Don't judge me on what I do with my cereals. I also definitely like to share my opinion on how it's cool to have unprotected sex. I like to share that. And one thing everybody should share is my AIDS. If you take away 2 things tonight, that's it. There's a lot of kinds of boners, you guys. That's known as the segue. There's a type of boner that it takes a really long time to grow. You know what I mean? Like you want to get a boner, but like a long time later, you maybe have like part of a boner, and then like double that amount of time, and you finally do have a boner. This one I have nicknamed the Gary Coleman boner. This guy was really old, and he was pretty short. There's another type of boner. This one will get you into trouble. This is the one that comes fucking out of nowhere. Bam! You have a boner. You didn't even want one. Now you just have to walk around with a boner. This one I have nicknamed the Gomer Pyle boner. Surprise! 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 It's also a really bad Gomer Pyle. The third type of boner, that's the best type of boner. That's the type of boner where it's like so hard you can't even walk. All your blood is used on different things, and you fucking, it's a good one. You like that one? That one I have nicknamed the Lieutenant Dan boner. He can't walk. I used to call it the Superman boner, and then Christopher Reeve died. So I don't do that, you guys. It doesn't work in front of audiences. There's a bunch of other types of boners, but those are the 3 that I know about. Those are the only type of boners like that. So, I also like tits a ton. Anybody like tits out here?
Oh yeah.
Raise your hands. Raise your hands if you want to see some tits, you guys. Let's do it. Yeah. Cameraman's raising his hand like that. And ladies, if you want to see some hands in the air, just show us your tits. That's all you gotta do. See some hands way up in the air. Nope. I'll tell you what, it worked. That's the first time it ever worked.
I've ever seen it.
Oh God. And forgot the closer that I was gonna do. Maybe I didn't have one. I'm just saying that. That's cool. I'll come up with one real quick. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, 3.7% of all Care Bears are homosexual. 4.2% of all those Care Bears got AIDS the same way. Raw dog and the rainbow. To take a third thing away from tonight's show, do not raw dog the rainbow. Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. There's a cure for Care Bear AIDS, and only the Care Bears and Magic Johnson know about it. All right, have a good night. That's it from me, everyone. Thank you very much.
One more time for Joel Martin, everybody.